Hey guys, how are we doing? And welcome back to another episode of Chainsaw Man Chapter Review. Today we are going over chapter 172, Biz Boom Chomp. And to be completely honest with you, I really just don't think Fujimoto is trying with these chapter names anymore. But anyway, let's get into it, guys, because we've got an awesome chapter to get into for Chainsaw Man. It's really exciting to know that the series is picking up in pace, picking up in speed. We're finally getting some knee-deep violence and just crazy stuff going on, which is always fun to see in Chainsaw Man. As much as I always love to see, not that I love to see it, but as much as I always love to see the character dynamics and Denji going through crazy stuff and just the way that Fujimoto is really able to capture the tone, atmosphere, and emotion of the series, I also love seeing Fujimoto do crazy stuff like Pochita just obliterating these devils, no problem at all. And the end of the chapter is just one of the craziest things I think I've seen in any shonen manga, but that's just part of the course. So anyway, getting into it, the chapter kicks off right where we left off with Pochita appearing right behind Special Division 5, Perception blitzing all of them, no problem at all, and the alligator crocodile hybrid, whatever is going on, because I guess it has that Voldemort head going on, it's able to realize what's going on and tells its body to jump, and it does, right before Pochita literally cleaves through all of the Special Division in one attack, which is, we know Pochita is deadly. I mean, it took out the Hell Devil super quickly, but this is just insane to see. It's so funny and just amazing. It's so funny and just awesome, and not awesome in like the wow that's super cool way, awesome in like the whoa I'm in awe way, you know, the way that you're supposed to use awesome, but we've just absolutely obliterated that word. Don't get me started on the Oxford Dictionary. Anyway, unfortunately the alligator devil was not slick, did not avoid the attack, and still gets decapitated. Pochita is just standing there. Thankfully, public safety wasn't too stupid. They probably knew that Pochita was going to take them all out. However, I would argue that they're pretty freaking stupid regarding what happens next. Anyway, Special Division 6 comes out. It's part of the Centipede Devil, a bunch of other devils that don't even need introduction because they just get cut up by Pochita instantly. Now, Pochita does bleed, but they get all excited about it. I wasn't, because I knew it didn't mean anything. Pochita is going to take out every single person involved here. Now, you have things like the pill bug that tries to put up a defense, yet does absolutely nothing. Chainsaw Man just cleaves right through him. Now, the crazy thing is we get this awesome panel that reminds me of like the Darkness Devil page of just this crazy gore fest of Pochita holding the different heads of the different devils that he's collecting. It's almost like a food line where he's just slowly bringing them in more and more and more and eating them. And the problem with that is we know that any devils eaten by Chainsaw Man, the real Chainsaw Man, are forever lost to time, forgotten, and they do not resurrect. So what did public safety think would be a good devil to bring to the party with Pochita? The Ear Devil. Yeah, no, literally the Ear Devil. I was wondering if it was the Tinnitus Devil, whatever the fuck it was that Fujimoto was gonna come up with. No, literally the Ear Devil. Not sure how powerful the fear of fucking ears are, but apparently not strong enough to face Pochita, because that's the first one to go, and the Ear Devil gets confirmed eaten by Pochita. Now, why is this bad? Why was this a bad idea from public safety to have this done? Well, as Yoru confirms with Katana Man, as Katana Man screams asking where the heck did Chainsaw Man go, Yoru goes, well, he disappeared. And he's like, huh? And she's like, he disappeared. She repeats herself because she doesn't hear anything. And then when she moves her hair back, she realizes there's no ears. There's no ears on the head. The entire concept of ears has been erased, deleted from society. What the frick are we gonna do? No one can hear anything for the rest of the entire series? the Ear Devil has to return. I mean, everyone's just walking around with no fucking ears for the rest of the series. There can't be a part 3. There's no way we can have a satisfying, climactic, emotional conclusion of Asa and Denji's relationship. There's no way any other character can communicate with the other. They're gonna have to use sign language for the rest of the series. This is fucking insane. Panels of Chainsaw Man are gonna be people doing sign language from now on, and people that don't read Chainsaw Man are gonna be like, what the hell? And then we get into part 3 and we're gonna be like, yeah, you know, Chainsaw Man characters stopped talking real dialogue since part 2, guys. Come on, we're in part 5 of Chainsaw Man. You guys should know that this is our JoJo's Bizarre Adventure stance. Our characters just don't have ears. Now, obviously, I'm being crazy just because I think this whole idea is fucking insane, and I just can't wait to see what Fujimoto does with it. I think it's one of the funniest things I've seen in a shonen manga of all time. Fujimoto does one of the craziest decapitations I've seen last week, and then pulls one of what might be one of the boldest narrative choices in shonen manga fucking history, in literature history, getting rid of all of your characters' ears for the foreseeable future. I'm just saying, I'm really curious to see what Fujimoto does with this. The last 2 chapters have definitely been unpredictable as all hell, because for the slow slog that we went through for a decent amount of time, and waiting for things to happen, and everyone complaining that part 2 is bad now, and nothing happens, and people are dropping it and saying, oh, Chainsaw Man used to be the series that I love, and I used to love this so much, and oh, this just doesn't do anything for me anymore. Part 2 is just not good, blah, 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 blah. The slow burn holder honors, the slow burn hold always win. They always win, because you know what? I said, you know what? I'm just gonna let Fujimoto cook. I'm gonna let him take his time. Sure, we could have combined 3 of these chapters into 1. Sure, you know, it feels like for the last 2-3 months, not much has happened since the Fire Devil attacked. All I'm saying is that right now we're at a peak. We're at a height right now. We're on the top of the mountain.